tea, there is coffee, whatever that you need to drink. All those things are free and sorry, so we use it to take care of them. Yes, yes, you see, exactly. Yes. A level of misconception.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are
okay.
They assume, say, there is a prophecy that I prophesied in the World Cup that did not come to pass. Like some people are literally have it like in a mindset, in their mind. I think it's an agenda from some people. Like they even if you tell them the truth, they don't care. They want to create that reality. Until they go like, oh, I then now can 1-0-0-0 and then 1-0 last match now 2-1. But they have omitted the most important part. Say before the match, I came to make a decree that we are going to erase, even at your interview.
Exactly.
Say, me sorry free does it. The World Cup, we are changing the dates and the operations and everything. And I gave you the clear reasons why that is supposed to happen and everything. So we've decreed that ahead of time before it even came to pass. Until there is a guy that was writing something.
Okay.
Or say, when it said Obekatre, like he will come and post the best sleep. Now I can say, 1-0 no wa win you afa 0-0 no so wa win afa aka third one no na we are na me fa the aka nka ho. So when he heard that earlier on in the morning, he heard say, I said that I'm out of it, like we've erased this thing, no. Or say if the numbers change, obia or say we win this canoe. Like that was happy. Now his anger with me and his offense with me is that I said we are going to change the numbers. So if the numbers change, they are me a fake because not there on Jimmy Tumukre biome say or no new opportunity in life or they can succeed. You know, I have decided to go and erase it. Say I didn't here. Me see people are using it for bet. Now man find it better. They was upset about it, and I think quite a lot of people are like that. Like they were just upset, but the mere fact said last match I said the outcome has been changed, and then they assume a lot of people say, okay, what if you say this, and then so that thought that I want to deal with the World Cup. Or more thought be say Prophet Telvin will say something today, and then come and say he's changing it to another way. I don't change it.
Okay.
I don't change it. I give you what we call catalyst. That's why it is unique to the way I operate. My things are set ahead of time. So me catch what DB Fanny said, World Cup ebeko ni see. But the memo of catalyst, the Bible said that if you see the fig trees leaves falling, note that summer is nigh. The catalysts are listed there, written down there. And once the catalysts are listed there, a trail quine as a signboard that will come down. You see, drop say atrocity, and yes, any pan no child can watch say or the signboard no could see who. But it is a directive part that once you see the signboard, you will know say this will happen. So the catalysts are set there. So once you see a catalyst, you will know say this will happen or this will not happen.
Exactly.
What I say, and that's where the clarity is. So I want to until people like in a very very funny way, almost corner in such a way say, oh yeah, sure. Okay, because the catalyst, no, sister catalyst, no. I don't change the catalyst.
Okay.
The catalysts are already there. It's a prophecy in a prophecy. That's what I say. And they always want to say, over the years, no, prophets have been able to play with prophecies.
Exactly.
Say, oh, Omoshen comes away, but and Ochina was sister. And because of that mentality, it says, okay, or because was sister or the catalyst, not the brophone in your no. Catalysts are already prophecies ahead of time. I've already said the catalyst ahead. So it's like a directive part. Once you see the catalyst, note that this is the next stage. So anytime I prophesy a catalyst, I'm like, catalyst activated. What next? Because the catalyst shows us that we are on the path to this way. So a lot of people are like, oh, last match, no, which means the prophecy, no, it has failed. But they have forgotten that before the last match, there is another prophecy that says that the match outcome, no, we are going to erase it. The numbers will not be the same again. It is over with the numbers, and that is it. New numbers will be set there. When I said that, say ye koye, and a numbers no answer na. Numbers no back as 1-0, then my prophecy has failed because I said I've changed it. So how can they come back to 1-0 again? But once I said it has been changed and it changed, that should teach you something. Where it is for the intelligent and the smart people that are reading. Yes. So once the catalyst says, so I always have people like, and I think some people have it in their head, though. Like, when once they're Ghana, we don't do deep investigation in issues to know what the story is all about. So surface now 30 seconds. Obi crack catch them and say, yeah, need data. I go share full video. Yeah, then I will find a short and then one I did call. Wow, man. Yeah, short this and we're going with it. And I was like, wow, like. It's very strange on how that is, but I believe that also helps us to learn a lot. But I want people to not misunderstand my prophecies. I have defined to you years before time what a catalyst is. Before time. Once I started, I taught you this is what a catalyst is. This is what a timeline is. This is what a branches is. So I give you the apparatus of the operation. And I have never at any time come to say, oh, prophecy, we're going to say, Nansu, Assisa. Nansu na ebe ba no me catch out before ahead of time. They are make sure on me catch out Nansu no the two and them. Say Nansu no ni. Okay. And te one year Nansu na koye den the wo. So I tell you ahead of time. I don't come and add to it whilst I go forward. I just fill in the gap and add more things that will happen, but not what can change the outcome. What can change the outcome will already be told to you from the very beginning. And that's how I so I want that one to be made clear on that angle. Say what about World Cup? That's the way.
And say o can say coach na ye pamo no. Ni nyina kan sabotage no ho. Ma o can say ye koba obebodin. Prof. Hifo na nes epese sabotage aban a mudi mrika kopamo coach no.
This one I'll leave it into the bucket. Me say obi prepared Juma, I don't go close to it. Obi prepared Juma, I want to do what? Stay away from me. And tell no the mean kohodum. Because by the grace of God, the sabotage was laid ahead of time. And then to set things in marking. But then the sabotage that they were setting will come as a disappointment to them. That's it.
And they say the sabotage na Juma na no mo pese or mo sabotage aban no mo awie wo football sector one.
Yes, I told you it's just 4 matches. Even the one match we added to it by the grace of God now, you're working. Checking with timeline will bring us the one match. Then the catalyst was activated. No, one match. Then we played our 4 match, exactly. And then we returned back home. So we come back, we do our homework, and then we work better. I believe that we can do something better and then advance further from there.
I see. Ebusuya for Ugusua Oshe Kwekusampa TV. Aha, me so subscribe na fe ma Ebusuya for non send you scam fee UK, US, and afe Europe. Lemfi. And then no ye bebe fie and then come on Ghana pa but mpese ye kwa Africa kakra.
All right.
Na ya ko Europe, ya ko Middle East na fe ya saba Ghana. Na fe ya hwe eni ame koso Ghana na fe ye crypto coin is say be ade ni didi kono. Amanfo se omo yam sisi omo ba ni nyina no prof wa ha obe ya no. Prof oba be hye nkom se Nigeria mampeni
right
Tinubu
right
enkrofo bi be sori atia no ema nanse kura eti se Nigeria ho no de BSC ho o ma minim se me kaya o kan say November bi of is it this year and I say next year?
No, this year.
This year.
This is 2026, isn't it?
Yeah, 2026. Asembe tunu wa konya no so prof a free one na say Stella edasu wo wiem.
So I told you earlier say we Akasifo when I use the word I use it categorically, like anybody that is in power, authority or anything, with the category, including senior bishops and everything. And in that context, no, Akasifo the Omonia, but Akasifo na so aba no, another Akasifo so aba.
Hey. Opposing Akasifo.
Yes, and to say that Nigeria, no, I think I am in the middle of the operation. I can confirm today by the grace of God, as I sit down here, as of today's date, like 29, I'm in the center of Nigeria's election.
Really?
It's not just, don't say, you will be a or share come about Nigeria or about this thing, but I am in the center of it now. Like I'm receiving, like I've received information from one side when it has to do with the coup with Tinubu, and then from other side too, and then another side too, from another angle too. So 3 different phases. Yes. So God is now operating because I have seen exactly the outcome. I have told you really at the conclusion of the whole matter, 2027 election, the election in Nigeria, 2027. at the end of the day, very dark man, VDM, very dark man, will betray the youth. Not necessarily betraying them, but then in the sense of the youth, some will be like, are the very dark man has betrayed them or not? He will go and, support Tinubu. Not like to give him his support, but it just toned down. So I say, Obi against Obi, I know I die all of a sudden. I said, or can I say,
was his son a casa?
Yes. Sister the casa style be to moon and just say, what is he doing like that? It's okay, Obia. So at the end of the day, as I speak to us at this moment now, it will blow their mind, and then they will be stuck with Ahmed Bola Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. That is it.
Wow.
The only thing, and there is no other catalyst. After I told you, there's only one catalyst. They will remove him from the presidency. Either than that, they're stuck with him. And there is no way they won the president in time. Nobody won the president at the ballot. Listen to me very carefully. Nigeria election, they will vote and they will declare most of the places ahead of time. The election will not end when Bola Tinubu wins. Ahmed Bola Tinubu will become the president. He will win the election when the votes are not even ended. He will be declared president very, very early in the morning. By the time you wake up in the morning in Ghana at 7 a.m. in the morning, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the first post you will see is Ahmed Bola Tinubu, our blue, our lines woman, agbada, our ninsanse, we win election. About 59% of the whole election this thing. Just type voting more, like 30. Say Ghana the way you vote like 57.3%. No, you like I think
states
states wow more this thing, and then he has the structure of more than 59% of the like the support in Nigeria. Almost more than half of the country was on his side. Obi will take one portion. Atiku will take one portion, but it will just come like the wind and take over everybody. I said you will wake up in the morning.
Tinubu Nigeria in
now sorry 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 o'clock Ghana time. Open your phone like I was living in that reality. You open your phone, you check. It was Ahmed Bola Tinubu. His hand is like this. He has won the election.
On one be declared one answer INEC ne be declared.
INEC for no be declared election. They declared early in the morning. Very, very early. He's president already.
Now election crowd there ne wo muntia.
There's a man, the one that declared the election for him. No, there are three people. There's one here, they were sitting down in a seating, and there's one wearing another blue shirt, short hands like this. I saw the pen. He will declare that operation. Where unity down, kakra man tuntum.
What describing now?
And as I promised you before, man and God, I don't even know who leads the INEC or whatever. I can't tell you a picture of them now.
Okay.
The reason is before I ever prophesy about something, I don't want to know about it.
Okay.
Else the knowledge of it will interfere with what I know. So then it means I will not speak about it at all. Yes.
Okay. And the free Nigeria, Niembra, Burkina Faso. Madame Fo Tuare, Nedia no so akosi say.
Yes. So we are very tough on that priority. Okay. Yes. We are very tough on priority. So we have to work on that one. That one is very, very important. It's very, very critical. So I've told you that those things are in play, but work is in progress. I am moving to salvage the situation. Because when God reveals something to you, especially in this context, it seeks that you redeem, because the heart of Africa is in the heart, and like the heart of Africa is with Traore. People love him a lot. And if something happens, I say the revolutionary structure of African development, as a youth, don't do their share no more. So if he breaks down, people will really go down. Like lose hope and confidence in a lot. Yes.
Simple. South Africa mampeni. Matisse, yes, a for a report na ma African Union say kwan ode the fellow Africans in Namsu South Africa or no and yet. And I say African president in no and Hona Morocco for no be how
yes. No, I just remember how more they will be migrating to Morocco, most of them.
Okay.
Because I saw in the news, and as I was looking in time, I observed the timeline, and they had written in this in the news clearly, South Africa lands reclaimed. And as I said, reclaim how? So in the structure, the lands that they were dwelling on, even including some of the cities, Pretoria, Johannesburg, and everything, is owned by white people. They bought the land long time ago. They signed it to them. They own the land literally. So as these people own the land, this is it. They will reclaim the land from the people. So South Africa for no lose land. No. Yeah, they're about to lose the land.
I see.
So lose land now. They have to now buy lands back, which means that they can, and they will not be able to do that. And as they cannot be able to do that, that's where most of them will begin to deal with this thing. So the same way they are telling people, go back to your country, the same way some people will tell them, this is not your country. Yes.
This is not your country.
This is not your country.
This is not your land.
This is not your land. This is not your country.
South Africa for I'm sorry, I must say we should go back to our country. Say ubi land na moteso. Mo beji mweni so. Ebusian for Kwakusampa TV. I deja. What subscribe there? Me say Prof so live intino.
Yeah.
But Modiana
there's live on all channels. Yeah.
Prof, you born remu Middle East.
Right.
Afi shasiye Israel ni US for to share Iran for so. Emma entokwano ekwa na asapeja ema nkrofo bebre kura beka se entokwano ebe wiye ema omampani Donald Trump nso beka se entokwano within 2 weeks bi mpo de ebebe wiye ana prof oba beka se entokwano mpo afei na be shase I think over 27 or 29 days from the day na ye interview no say entokwano ebe jinsemu
afei na be hot
Prof every sabre na sunjia ma biom mitimi say reporter every Middle East or bano omate so but yeah wo nkrofo ho aye monitor ne de yenim say
right now there is even like it's breaking news every minute everywhere.
Eti prof dia na ekoso yi third world war no na ebobo ba no se dia waka no ebe wie sen se dia ekoso no say the air cost no say na no kra Iran for kotu share Bahrain for so ama je say omo abubu omo niama bebre e wo krom ho.
It's not easy.
Prof ejo shan kom no say na ebesia na sa na ebesi yentumi nya ho hwe.
Some of the things you have reach to it, some of them you don't have reach.
Okay.
The reach is what decides what kind of catalyst can create an interference.
Okay.
I can't just do something from here for it to create an interference there. Okay. And I want to be clear with you, like I'm looking in time. So in looking in time, you see the original outcome, and then you ask God, what is his way or the things that can be done about it? Or better, then if there is a need for control, then we can be able to control the outcome of the things. Now, maybe to say you run any American war, no? It is a stream angle. I told you that before we there are 3 catalysts in the war that you have to pay attention to. Number 1, Iran will be leveled to a playing field, which simply means that mobile bomb, electric, like I told you earlier, electric facilities, so many things will be gone out of Iran, like they will level the place. 1, that's number 2. American warships will sink. So I told you I saw American warships returning from Iran the first time. Once it all ran from there back because he had a problem and there was this pressure on it, and they had to go send it to repairs. Yes, they didn't tell you why they took it out from the place to repairs. Yes. You say you have to be read your news.
Exactly.
Yes. Secondly, now I said warships will be sinking. Once the warships is sinking, the war will be brought to the doorsteps of America. And I told you the assassinations will be 3.
Exactly.
The first one, the second one, now it's left with the third one, attempt on Donald Trump. So now the third one is what is in the fire coming, which is about to take place very, very quick. That's just it. In the same outcome of the wars, as I told you, that operations are all set and it is moving in a very, very simple manner. I told you that Qatar will be under pressure.
Exactly.
Severe pressure. And the rest, and there are several countries that will be involved in the war. Very soon you will see UK in the war too. As I told, I said the war will be different European countries in the Middle East fighting.
UK, and then UK can supporting for.
Okay, wait for no. US for no.
Okay.
And then the most interesting thing, you see one of these princes.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia, for Gulf states, no,
yeah.
Bahrain, any of those people, no, they are leaders. Almost presidents in back home. Iran will kidnap the president. As I speak to you now, that president will be kidnapped. They will carry him out. And to kidnap the president now, that is it. Once you see that president is kidnapped, just note that we're on a different road altogether.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Russia, Ukraine for the also area now.
That be and also, as I told you, the Third World War is a 3-front warfare that will merge together as one.
Okay.
Asia, China, Iran, and then Russia, Ukraine.
Okay.
Earlier, I spoke this thing somewhere in 2019, right after during the COVID, and I said right after the COVID, Russia will start war. There will be war in the world, and it'll be our biggest thing. It will affect all of us, our four crises and everything. Then I explained to you in 2020 that the war will have 3 fronts. Now, in the 3 fronts, they will first kill the president, one of the presidents or prime minister in Iran, and then they killed him. And I told you, after the kill of the prime minister, they will go and kill the supreme leader too. And now everybody was not expecting the supreme leader to die. And then they went to assassinate him too. Now from there, the war, that's just one front of the war. Once Russia Ukraine started was the one front. So I told you about Russia Ukraine. Then I moved to Iran, which is the Middle East. Exactly. Iran war is coming to the Middle East again. At that time, now Donald Trump about power. Or see, America, for instance, free Middle East or embrace. So at that time, everybody said the war was what? Over. And then near America, when I said no, there's war going on in the Middle East. So it looks like it was impossible. But it's a war about Middle East. When America said it's not doing it. So do you know during that time, somebody literally, when he saw the prophecy, he posted, he sent me a news say, America has withdrawn its troops. So who is going to have that war? There's no war again. And the bomb was as I say, hey, this is not a joke. So now we are going to China.
Okay.
China is going to be at war. War is coming to China.
Hey.
Yes. So when these 3 fronts are, I said it is 17 years war. When these 3 fronts are secured, that is when the world war advances. But we have already started this. So it's just the playing field. They are setting the 3-frontal war. That's what they call the Third World War.
Now, China, and you say most of the countries, to say African countries now, depending on Chinese product, no. And they say,
yeah, it will be very amazing. Now, even as I speak to you right now, I saw that in China, the earth has opened into 2, and it has swallowed buildings into it.
Hey,
yes,
wow.
As an earthquake, no, but it's not an earthquake. It's in a major city, and a berry skyscrapers, like buildings went in, and that was one of the catalysts. Because I was watching that, I was standing on top of a building, and I saw the building was sinking. It was spinning like this, and it began to sink. While the building was sinking, and I looked, that's when I saw the warships and the warplanes flying over China. So the catalyst of that operation is that you will see buildings are sinking. Once you note that, we advance further.
Started say sink na just say war no air ben or one.
Yes. So now no one will say yatum yeko. I always want people to be educated in catalyst and everything. Pay attention and learn how prophecies do work.
Wow.
So that you know how it goes. Yeah. So when you see the catalyst, and you mean I sound by catch up, you say yeah, can you see? I don't know you do yeko.
Enuanum school for ne omo di dwa China ne ade no omo mrefia na ana omo
nye. For the meantime they should hold on. They should do their job and their business. While they are doing their business, the opening that swallow the building will not be there, but it will affect some few people.
Eye boni bi na China for na ye ana we na natural disaster. Eye boni bi na
if I tell you the truth right now, it is going to be very difficult for your channel.
Just Aje abusia enya better o. Prof Chaso China for the ubiuna omo aba be so kwaku sampa memene na omo de mese nti ode ntwa so na yemra omanum na yembe bon komo kakra emfa Ghana we no a state of the nation interview oman Ghana emuti sen na ede na ekowum me sure say say ene otemenka na say o hweme a onim say on the 18th July 2025 enti emfa ni say afini be 1 week bini na Prophet Telvin Sowah ene netenasi wo kase fidie so
right
na o share nkom efa acheda ho
right
na ensem no o kan ya ko kan say or be involved with with the Arabs
right
na kabi beba beto ni ade na no yi Accra High Court omo rule say ne dan na ewo Oxford Street no omo odi omo ka no emfo omo nsanto so catalyst no na ebie nanim no
no na activate no
what next
so catalyst no now I want to break it down deeper for you. One say when I saw the catalyst, most say like as a people for you, Arab for you, you know that kind of thing. Most of those people, all of them in our mind, we all call them Arab for. So they have like Ali, friend Ali, Basser, whatever, Kula, something like that. Those people, Azad, Kula, so they are that middle for no, the Middle East for no, Arab for no, they are the ones that are dealing with that. And I said they were surrounding him in the catalyst, because I went ahead and then I asked, because a lot of people were on me, like, will Cheddar become a prophet? Will Cheddar become a president? Will Cheddar maybe a prophet? But will Cheddar become a president? It started a long time ago. I can somewhere 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2021 or so. So I said, no, there is a plumo, a young tree that will break the 16-year pattern of NDC. So if they can hold that line, they can overtake, but the young tree will always surface, because that's the party that belongs to the country, the youth, basically. So at the end of the day, no, on a young tree, no, that will surface, no. But then his first election, the man in Kohane, he should just introduce himself and then continue. But then what will prove say he's on the right track and he will go forward is that he is going to get a situation. The situation he's going to get is that it has to do with Arabs as a people for a year or more free way for, you know, business. When that situation happens, just know or be millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. So assembly bano humpe. Assembly besi weche ye be clear ni din free mu ye clear ni din free mu na ne wotona. That's the beginning of the journey of his operation, because it's not that this one is not even a fall. This one will become a catalyst for him to step on a higher stone. What you say? Yes.
Ejafena a kakes ye neighbor ana
that bit the kakes here no.
Okay.
So it will activate him into a different operation. Okay. And the different operation is what will link him to more money to be able to even lay a foundation. Say he's on the right path to become a president. And
the Cheddar will become a president.
Yes.
Yes.
And the catalyst is just one condition on it. Party be friend say be ye running mate mommy, because difficult BBC. The difficulty is no nimno the no question, that's it. Will never. That's the end of his story.
Or be vice president.
Yes, somebody will make a request for him. Because at one point, at that point in time, they needed him to create a balance. That is the biggest mistake he would ever make.
Maybe sao eji obeko.
Obeko.
Party ni friend na obeko.
It's a catalyst, so I've dropped it. Or making that decision now. You see, once a catalyst is left for you, I have left it ahead of time. Once you know the party has made the request, that's when I'll come out. Once the catalyst has activated, that's all I'm now about. I've come out and I'm talking about it again. Yeah.
Hey. Abusianfo, ye ne Prophet Telvin Sowah and ye twetwe nkomo Kwaku Sampa TV so ene yasan ba Prophesy me ba yen so no asofo ewu fi ha hwe mi ye pa on say na my slow my main rough it's good to be here yen to ankomo no so na fe yen hwe de ebisi prof yemro man Ghana mu se ni medical aka no o man Ghana elections nano yeda sore ya yenya nti yese ya enua chama untumi court a sentence no say uncle them 20 years.
All right.
Chama untumi last me bisa ne ho asem wan ka hwe ya mfa chama untumi ho enen so on ka hwe ya na prof.
And the Bible said on the third day Jesus resurrected. I've thrown a very huge code. I'm breaking it down.
On the third day,
Jesus resurrected.
Hey,
I say yes. We only need to share a tomb. On the third day, and I bought for be free, so be a tomb. And I used to pay. I want the new nyamu. So I mean,
on the third day,
Jesus resurrected.
Let's just say one day be I 10 years and
I didn't say that.
On the third day,
I live. I did a court for the name.
And ye because I was saying for on the third day.
Jesus resurrected. Now, my Kama I've left it. Okay. Somebody may misunderstand it. I saw on the third day, I quoted the Bible verse. The people that are sitting there that knows what I'm saying, they would just understand. Those that do not know will never know. They will just create their own idea about it. Yeah.
On the third day, Jesus resurrected.
The next code, we have to break it within like a couple of days.
Prof, breaking it down. Kakra, where the mood do Brafon kakra, chama to me, Prof. Okay, 2028 enuno. Not we or two abani biana.
I don't have utterance for that. I don't have utterance, not at all.
Chama to me benya presidential pardon nana.
I don't have utterance. That's the only make it on the third day. Jesus resurrected. He died. They put him on the tomb. The security was around the tomb. But on the third day, an angel came from heaven, moved the stone from the tomb. Jesus resurrected. Hosanna.
I was here for on the third day. Na say no ne ada or other two cases no so ebo boba o. You can't in elbow na your third day na Prof.
On the third day, Jesus resurrected. Me utterance no boa nesu baby asuna nasu me pia kra enko as a traffic no obi wo wenim okwa enko. It's not possible.
I see. Now, maybe so some time ago say when it comes to fighting corruption omampeni obe handle ne say na osi onfe ndiagro. Yes, na onu ankasa na ben mu mpenimfo bi kura no ode ombekwa akogina court.
Right.
Eti based on Samuel Waken ni papa no se ni enim no se ni osetie no na che se obi a we disika na se wa involve ni ne ho woketa hihye mu no onyina yie.
Engineer, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of pressure coming. Yes. And to mon prepare. Why Gigi are buying can be? Why they short here wakoto mansion? In they short here wakoto just short 2 years in power. You're making a lot of money. I'm saying that you will be in a lot of hot water. Yeah. It's already set in time.
But then your prof ne can make run and make say. Senior amanfo ne nam say be di sikana o mampania ma pade ni ade ade no. Abusua nya bete o. Ene prof ewufi ha che say bibia fa level.
Reconnect to my Wi-Fi. Okay.
Eguso. Ye wo ha. Mo a mo bisa crypto ho asem no. Munye ho abotre. Munye ho abotre.
We are back. We are back.
Yeah. Bibia fa level on. Now say messages ne ba na eba. Anti eguso mo amowo TikTok Prophet Telvin Sowah ne page hono echiachia mu nyina.
Yeah. I think we are good on the other side, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's go for it.
Yeah, tuan komo no so. Mo baby ana ye kan say mo free sem betumi di aban sika. Ana sem betumi amesi apo aban mu na omampani bia ba be ma mo paden no. Pe ensem a akosu yi no. Ene enkomsha odifo e shedie. Na chese enya ade a mo be wie no like mo be nya mo ho son prof. Obi obedi Ghana sika bia no aba be boneto.
Pressure be than so. Obia obe we are buying sika bia pressure be than so. Yes. So it's not going to be easy for a lot of people at all. No crepa that one. Yeah.
I see. Yo. Me pese omo a ewo TikTok no making kind messages ni kakra na fe yentua enkomo no so bibia efa level edema T4 prof many uti we are nice man but TikTok no so am why you nice papa
they always say to me, people say to me that the camera does not really help me at all. They say I look different in person than the camera.
Oh.
You almost say camera, but when they meet me in person, I'm like, oh, they say it looks better than in person than in the camera. I'm like, okay.
My mention among for bisa say new virus bana.
There'll be so many viruses, but it's not going to be like a paramount situation. Nothing like COVID is coming. We are not even close to anything like COVID. What we experienced in COVID, nothing is close to that. The only big issue we're going to be struggling to is a barley of flour for a shekel, 2 barrels for a shekel, which simply means a come air ba.
I see.
Yeah, and when it has to do with food, so you'll be eating more artificial food than proper food. Yeah.
Obi bisa location of the church yet edbeba bansa na prof be bosono wo oyibi aso nu wo oyibi prayer camp junction
right
numo antie street o
yes.
Enche ye de number ne betudwa e de amamu na fe mo afre ye mra na ye mebɔ nkomo no na ye sorry so na bibia enkoye
right
prof ye samro manum na ye behwe nsem a ekoso o man Ghana mu
right
enche bia na MPP for etu abayi Dr. Baumia
right
na omuyi abanu omuyi no wiye no na I think say before some betu abano kra no nkrofo bi di kodan Supreme Court say delegate system na omu eye no say ye betu abati say ni omu kotu abai omu wo nkrofo bi delegate omu na ekoyi presidential candidate and Musa party chairman ni ade ni nyina delegate and that sorry ya Supreme Court say sa delegate system no abatu egu obia owo good standing say oye party bano emrama no kwan no nso nkoto abani bi. Prof mami misa, with this ruling no ebetumi affecting onipa ewo so be di NDC animana.
Yes, but the future is already done, so it's not a big deal. And the patterns of time and everything and its catalysts are all clear. And they say there, one of them they are two more. Whether they add this thing or they don't add it, it's the same thing. So the outcome is going to remain. Now, among that system, no, these catalysts I already saw it.
Okay.
Though they will fight with it and play around it to try to, interfere with it and everything, it's not going to go easy. But then, whilst that operation is ongoing, it is only for one reason: to fulfill the exact future I've explained to you ahead of time. In all the catalysts I have set, there is only one catalyst that was not breached. It remained in time. It will be fulfilled as the Lord lives. When the time comes, I'll come and add more fire on that.
Not just say, Prof. Ocean Koma and Sisao. I say, my follow a prophecy of my from 18th July. Sa 18th July o kan sempa papa sa day no o kan sempa video no wo ho etiefo eni ahwefo monko Kwaku Sampa TV mu behu na o kan sem no Musa Dankwa oye ni pusa no dia ba besi baby enti se na onka ye no me so menka
Amen.
Se na onka ye no me so menka because ocean catalyst no na activate but na san kan tum kakra but yeti heidie erade beboa na fe bibia akoyi e de ama
so we prophesy a prophecy in a prophecy.
Exactly.
Now the prophecy, I cover prophecy. So once you see the first prophecy, it's like a Russian doll. I always explain this thing to you that my prophecies are like Russian doll. When you see the first prophecy, just open it. You see the second prophecy inside the next prophecy. Then it goes forward.
Okay. Yeah. Prof. Obabe can say Kenoforiata.
Right.
Obebo Meimu.
Yes.
On the 16th of a particular month.
Yeah.
Prof. Ye Kasei Kenoforiata fe krana te say yesi abonat na se wa America memu. Prof. 16th no ebe
Kenoforiata is coming to Ghana.
Hey.
I told you vividly that the main reason is that the first thing is that there will be an airport restriction situation.
Exactly.
An airport, restriction, blah blah blah, where the immigration things, where they are marching asylum, blah blah blah, all those things. It has happened. That's the first catalyst. Once you see this catalyst, just note that we are going to the next stage. The next stage that we are going to is how it will arrive in Ghana. I can tell you very clearly that a lot of people will assume, oh, maybe Okoye will happen. No, it's coming. Kenoforiata is coming to Ghana. On the system
of a particular month.
Of a certain month. Yeah. And it's a very special system. A lot of people have not paid attention to the system I've been talking about. It's a 16th, on the 16th. Yes.
A man for say what because
once I thought it be a Ghana, no, this is a mistake we make. Yeah, assume me say Michelle come and then Monday, as say Thursday. Now me some be shuffle for another Monday. Then say Thursday. That's not how prophecies are. There are some prophecies they are stretched within a year. Others are stretched within 3 years. Others are stretched within a month. Others are in 2 days. Others are in 3 days. And I thought they be some of the prophecies that are happening every week, every month, every 3 weeks. Some of them was prophesied like a year ago. And boom then is going on. So you have to pay attention to how prophecies work. And yes, me bar radio be share come now, you are on your phone waiting that next week there is a see. That's not how it works. Some people are there, they don't understand the foundation of prophecy. And or believe it said last week Obitimiko say Obeka say Ghana ebe discover me Rabi. Yeah, discover I mean Rabi. Last week na me beka and to say like You want me to like prophesy like a week ago, and then the next week you want to see the prophecy. I'm like, no, chill. That's not how it works.
Obi actually the person it is a Nigeria movie prophecy. You say come now.
2 minutes later, bling, bling, then it happens. Now, it's not a movie I watch. It's reality. It is a reality.
Yeah.
But I say Iran prophecy. I started from somewhere. That time there was no war. I said no. They will assassinate the prime minister. They assassinated him. I even told the time they will assassinate him. I said no. They will assassinate the supreme leader. We have. You free baby na baby.
Exactly.
Until 17, the Afcon na me di shishe mu de mam. Then you're going. That's how prophecies work. And they thought they be obiti make us say, oh, can say we be see. I don't know when you say. And I thought it be so some of them don't have information.
Okay.
When him say be what can say every prophecy has to be a breaking news. Not all prophecies are breaking news. Some prophecies cry what is seer. Only some few people will have awareness to it. Yeah. Just some few people. Honorable Kennedy Japan Bible Tiambe Kase. Ba omiamu friend say anka ombamba vice president mana anka obede na will. But they have already met him and said that to him months. The time I made a prophecy, it has happened already, but nobody even knew. Later I call interview during the election and okay. And to because okay so Bible friend say vice I don't know see no. Ambemu, but not every prophetic outcome will be in the public for you to see. And some of the prophetic outcomes are also security based. If I say Michelle come say ebia situation be baba BC. For example, in the private zone, you have poison akesiphobia.
Okay.
I'm a will. O can say poison you the baba radio so say me poison
Debbie.
They will never bring it. But it will be a situation that happens that will get the person to believe, and the person will reach out and say, I'm not confirm. Only say most people are there. When you prophesy about them, the first thing when they meet you, the first thing once you meet me is that I don't talk about your matter again. I just stop. Because now I know you, so why would I go on and talk about it?
Okay.
And then you won't hear the issue again. You will never know the head and the tail of the issue.
Okay.
But then the person sitting in front of me talking. But the prophecies we are doing is not for attention, fame, or trend.
Okay.
It is mainly to solve problems directly. It is meant for that. Because Yatunyum cry trends. When we sing the trends, when we preach the trends. I have preaching. My preaching was trending in Nigeria, more than 10 million views in Nigeria, and all Nigerian channels. And yet it was not even from my share common trendy in Nigeria. But I preach and it trend in the whole of Nigeria. So basically it's not mainly for that. So Nipaneba, most people that have encountered me, the main thing is that we keep your secrets intact. That's me law, no. And by my show won't come then. You come and meet me, then the next week I'm there talking about you and ready. Like it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Yo. Prof, and here they uncommon be baby. Now saying should the abani say penny be wua na edu aye na dane ntokwa menim spirit bi na aba na spirit bi na be saying we
I don't know, but I believe say, and honestly I believe say at one point in time we should just respect those that labored for us, that took care of us, that took us to school, that fed us. When they die, let's just bury them peacefully. When we are done burying them, then we'll go and fight. But you can't leave the dead body there and be fighting. It doesn't matter whatever the reason may be. There should be one union. And Adiana, and yet Adibia special, a Ghana for your subai for years now. Whilst they say anytime I talk about Drew a year, on now say a bush opinion for ammonia beef. We see NCN on the 26th, we see on penny or no copescaba. Where's your or to Kwanko? A better name to Quanta before they will bury the person. It's like that's how we are. Once we have the opportunity to do something, we always fight. It's been a norm for centuries in our life. So, any spiritual be our atmosphere. Subind that we have to give up on and respect and honor things. We go take up the thing, be at peace, bury the dead. As if muya nuanum panamuya down for pretend and bury the dead because of honor. We have to pretend. And when you are done honoring the dead and clearing what has to be done, now we are mokwa na mwakwa kosaze moku. The name do kasai onim say Ghana for your kunwa funu ho sinsika.
Aye.
Yeah, obi create me we are funu de kosi. Say on person we embe berino. And omuye da all that I'm like, what's the meaning of this? Like, what does that even mean?
I say baku huru me person me body baku huru gidi. I was social media no so. Huru gidi ama and the crazy injunction eda so. Nipa no so say tina obesie ne papa.
So that kind of situation in there, as I always say, I believe that once there is peace, there is going to be a lot of opportunities like that. When there is peace, okay. But if they should not focus on the battles of these things, they should just let it go. One thing I would advise, we are all young, but then by the grace of God, we can also advise a bit. What I would advise is that they should rather honor the dead. These people are spiritual people. They should honor the dead, finish honoring the dead. When they are finished, when they are done, they should go and fight. And there is their own fight. But don't involve the dead in your battle. Let the dead be buried first. They pretend you are okay. It doesn't matter how much pain is in your heart. Just remember that there was the person you would be fighting over the dead body now. A better fridge man, baby, a channel, waste time now. Time for a ceremony. If you rather honor that dead, and you know, say nipa no betnas, every year wonderful things. The person took care of you, so respect the person even enough, and just do that which is honorable for the person in peace. When you are done, now for the mumu tokwa no mumbambeko.
I see.
Oh, then everything. But then the dead, honor the dead, because the dead person was the one that made you who you are today. So why won't you honor them? You want the person to be mocked. Na time phone strength, na man phone strength. Na yem fa na ntwitwe fam say we wunu na wie ye ne o no hangi onom no nefunu kra ye nim da ye de besi no. That should not be it's an insult to their father. They should come together and put peace over there. And this is where pastors are needed. And then on they are so for atemans, so for crowd nanu be to be busy more. Yen finance money, did not. But if they had 100 pastors today, some pastors could just walk into this matter and it will go quiet.
Prof, my name said
that's a Ghana for no. The one honor pastors and men of God. That should be oba ebe so we mu a oshi obe bu ni yire ana obe bu. Unya nipa bi amane nti oba ne foda because we dia so for atematre no. Enti when akwa frɛ so ma meka tro ba ne say dia o ye ne boni. Where will we how will you know the difference between boni and the right thing? You will never find one.
Asemo aka na deep o.
You will never find one.
Yes, say asofo kire nkwadai be social media. As I say obi amfa asofo nya hwe bi.
And it's blatant lie. Like some people like literally lie. Omudimi try and throttle me so like big lie. Just because I say a guy there or a catalyst man or Tibrofo or you say. So we have to find a way to stain him, we have to put him somewhere. If you finish staining me, and there is a situation that happens, even if my mouth or my words or my counsel could cool it down, it cannot happen because now you've stained me. So when the pressure is coming, nobody can stop us. That's why in the World War, they honored and revered pastors. So during the World War, pastors, you see who suffer now about men burning too. Yeah, don't bomb temples. So the World War, they bombed it, they never touched temples. They left the priest to work freely. Preacher bomb fire, for some so they were free to work. The priests were freed in the World War because they loved and they honored the priest. During that World War, it was the priest that still went ahead to say, Unim, Adiana Kosodo, Munyabu, Munkai Nyami. Say Nyami impentokwa na munjai. Enuna a condition baby adreno mo bar down. Them almost stop you wars, no. And these are some of the people because missionaries were in there trying and talking for people to calm down, and they came down. One honor software now, Ochina, Obabe to at say, Ochina, Oyere Betiesimu, Obia Nimwa, Oyere Pakri Yamano Tisimu, Obia Niwa Beba, Abeba, or you didn't go one conversation is a Unjinia Mindi. And to that, Obet Pakri in Yamakono, one of our friends on Bambetunif.
And only ask them no.
We are heading towards a culture and a way, and as our way also and boom pin you for some count. We don't respect the elderly, we don't respect their the grace and the this thing and everything. And Tiabedu we no obi kra obed smidina no abeto titimre na ye bu impinium for ye boom pinium for no say obakra ye bonia onama na osuru say peni bi chimia obebu me and also obe correct me because oye boni ene wa tell mba no po say mani mbu penyin mani mbu obia mani mbu osofo mani mbu ahemfo ma obia kra mbu ahemfo say first asem si no ohene yesi ohene asamo ana ohene abemu a onim say ohene onkon mrasem kodi nyansa sem enti okwa odini nyansa na ebebu ade because wo nyansa enti no modi ade na asia no ene ohene kra ti me samo obi so wonfa ne nsem mfiri ombu ohene enti dachi asem tuwa na asem biba and it has to do with morality and everything. Why nebe counsel why nebe jina mfifi ka say oh intokwa ye kosui ma me jina mfifi na me nsiesie na me ma ye solve mu nsem nyina be end up in court
because
there will never be peace.
Yeah, can you kekura na nkampese me de ba ko bi kura so because senior nanse amanfo di atem on social media ma ye nua ba ko kura no ya man 1 year ya sentence no ama okodem 1 year say we di o mampani atem ana me bisa say eye hunhun bi ana tie si emebunu no so e won social media ho asese o mo mfa nipa nya hwi
on say when people suffer to a stage they get to the stage of disregard and now on social media and there are people that have disregard we bet sorry president on your correct no we buffer video no we do on penny attempt no call free now we be we attempt no call free we cannot just say we are arresting everybody and me I'm for we be attempt there are lawyers that I have like my sons and daughters are reputable lawyers. It's not even children lawyers, Supreme Court lawyers,
okay,
and everything who are like papa this person or kasa is defamatory statement. I have this thing on him. But I'm like, Yesu Christo cry, Babe Dina, can say, if this happened to the green trees, how much more the dry tree? Why will I do that? There are some that are way over. Okay. That you have to control it. Yes, because a big mono, the person is not coming towards a very bad way. A big mono, the person is just talking. It doesn't make, like, nobody's even taking them serious because they don't even have any point. The truth is always the truth.
I see.
And we always say these are some of the things, but do stage we need to really control it because we can say chichi amount for on and everything, and we are getting to the stage where people do not have any honor. One crow if he loses his honor, for God, for his priests, for the elderly, for its chiefs, the value of life will be over. And no obi betime chi obi bune kunu wa manfo ni obi ntimi bi na no kanda. And no na happen with black African Americans on the world no respect for the elderly, no respect for anything. And akwala 16 year obetime afato no ahwe penimo we 70 kpokpo na we kunu. Obi akwala keteke obetime bopenia som na ye hwe na say hip hop world. That is a disorganized society. There is no honor, there is no soul in the society. Yes. It's just that's why I'm arresting black people because I have spoken like I have a lot of white people, white friends. But I asked one of them one because I always I'm a sick, I want to know. Okay. I asked them, I didn't know be before I'm treat you musa or see yes be before new, but most of the encounters will be before is bad and the way of treat you in their own towns is so bad. So when they are coming close to you or they even move into your city, you are afraid. Okay. Because they can pollute and destroy the whole city with gossip in problems. They can start a theft war within minutes. It's like almost say based on what the white person was, I said almost to me created disorganized lies. Now I can't wait. So they can just create a whole lot of confusion with the mentor. Because they don't want to stick around where there is chaos. And that's one thing that we really need to learn. Because most of those people, they have a soul in their country. And there is a soul. That's why they live in community base. Most of us, they live in a soul angle. As there's no value for life. What will be Bronia? Watch it confer or Bune Kunuda. It will be very difficult, isn't it? But Bibinibe Kuansana no Chronocrabba. We only work with shallow information. Or be physical. And everybody can say there's a young guy in Nigeria. And I down for 4, down for 4, and down for 4 ne Bune Kunu. Say almost see phone ira. Phones you are man for a church. No say phone no nipa ba ko fa de ko school. So she ani ra wo no dia mano. Ni ra no see phone ira. Dia buga na bu ni wi keteketa kono with without seeking information. That's some of the problems that we are dealing with in Africa. Unless we change and understand how to value life and honor, because that is what brings value to our life. Either than that, acting the same way. Because we'll just be attacking each other, insulting each other, killing each other, and everything without any form of control. Anything I name no be afatu no jina. I say, hey, police ni be ntimi nyamehwe. Now we have to, now we have to go way to nyama. For these things to stop, there is need for value for life, value for elderly, and honor. Not that we are afraid of the people, but we have to honor the authorities.
Prof, and that the Odiako school, papa. Facts, raditional pa.
As the Lord lives.
They say SLX no. Yen share name say that ben the pega because amanfu osu nanu nakuja frame me and nakuja say so for asamo ya ba o and I'm saying nakuja ebe iye nyambotre na do refit any prof na mana prof SLX no and I'm here yan hwe nim said that because man for say former na e ko na de men check here
I said buy the deep.
Okay,
there are two things. Bitcoin is going to die.
Okay,
when Bitcoin starts dying, buy it too, because it's going to come back. Bitcoin is going to die and suppress faster the same way. Now SLX, I told you, I gave you the chance. You've gotten the money. The first group of people that were early birds got the prophetic. They've gotten what they have to get out of it. The prophecy will continue. 2 months, buy and to hold.
Okay.
6 months, every 6 months, it will make you money. So follow the prophetic terrain.
I see.
Man, turn and then omo within minutes now. Go and buy it now and there's omo year fast no omo toyenya omo sika no. Ebia odi no will not be like that. Follow the full operation.
Okay. Eti na say the iron no abusiafo we no e was say ota you when free so kakra
buy the deep and follow the terrain.
And yes, ota ye china now ukoyi
there. I say yeah when it comes to we are always in a hurry. It's like
when you abotre
when in prophecy comes that they want it to happen the next week. By the timeline, just follow the timeline. Don't be in a hurry.
When you abotre, why?
The word is buy the deep. XLM2, buy the deep.
Okay. Prof, minim enkomo atwitwi ye minim se bia kemo yemfa mimisa wa fatu dwana fe ye hwede eko adaroma ene meba asema free ene wo se mi bisa de nyame ka first answer na me enkomo no.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
Minim se bia kemo
there are about two things. I think I've written some things on them, but I'll just put out one.
Okay.
Ghana's election, 2028 election.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are throwing a lot of things. Third term. People want to go ahead and say, oh, third term, no, and they say I'm the one that began a third term campaign. Yeah, okay. I my dear Tomo, I told you people about the third term first.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not doing third term campaign. I'm telling you realities on the ground.
Okay.
But third term, no. I want to tell something.
A bad thing.
No. Over for fra. No, I got you. As Alhaji Mahmoud Barmia said,
Canning na.
Or say, na, ya be ochina, and to me the media account, ya canning na, and your being ochina. So we're going to leave that one, and then we're going to allow it to rest here. But now let's advance further to the next stage. There is going to be development in Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana is about to change again. Remember, there is going to be development in Ghana. Pay close attention to these very statements and then analyze effectively. Number one, the gold situation in Ghana. We have hit our peak with gold board. Now we have entered into a stage where the ship will begin to sink. Because the holes on the ship are becoming bigger. Remember these words. As the Lord lives. We have reached there. It is the last stage. We have hit the peak. We are about to descend. We have hit the peak. We are about to descend. Obeti, say there's a contract, billions of dollars, quite a lot of money to go board. Very fast, very quick. In businesses, yeah. Right, that one is done. I want them to sit very well, because there is a big sabotage coming. Somebody is playing monkey business with them. They should open their eyes. They also, right, they will not allow them. They will not allow them. Right after the 16 years, when the pattern of chain is broken, they will persecute a lot of them. Yes. They will persecute a lot of them. Yeah.
Hey,
you know, Sami is supposed to be president of Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, in future he will become president of Ghana.
Within 16 years, no?
No, not within the 16 years. Yeah, he will become president of Ghana. But that problem will be that which will stop him. We are almost there. So, a little bit there.
And you're unresigning.
No, he will not resign, because we can control the operation.
Okay.
We can control the operation. Yes. So, you know, like, it's already my person. So we are in line with it. But the reason why I'm saying it out here, it's already my person. I don't even have to repeat, like, say it out here. I could just talk to him or call, send him a message. It's basically like my person. But there is somebody there playing monkey business. That's why I'm saying it.
Obi wo office or Nesami Gemfi or no. And then you monkey business.
And you know, you have to pay attention. And that's any panel in monkey business.
Okay.
Somebody is playing monkey business with his office. The person will put them into the trouble. It's the person that's playing that game. They are running operations that I'm seeing in time. I don't know when the operation will be run, but I'm seeing it in time. And as I'm observing the operation, it's a very dangerous move that there's a creation. It's a whole sabotage. It's an intentional trap. And I told you it's billions of dollars. Yes. And that will be when they break the system pattern. That will be the other campaign. The wound to me story we are having today. That will be some Jimmy story. Yeah, that's how they have created it. But because he will become president, catalysts. That's why we are here. I keep saying, as I'm saying it, those that play that game, they will hear, they will panic, because I'm supposed to protect him.
Okay.
To get to where he has to get to, and he will get there as the Lord lives.
Wow.
But okay. But we have to come out of it.
Because already from no crab bono.
And so we have to get out of it. Secondly, I want to show you something that is going to happen. That one, it creates a lot of dangerous operation in the realm of the spirit. I am seeing, say, this thing, I have utterance to say it, but I think I'll leave it. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. I'll tell my son, rather.
Okay.
Because some people are doing smuggling, not good, smuggling in the realms. We saw our largest smuggling ever in this country. Drugs. I saw, because I was looking in time, and then I saw they are packing sacks of cocoa bags. Cocoa, as a cocoa, we must stamp you as a government transfer. It's not government, it has nothing to do with government. And then they found it. And they found it. It was a breaking news. Ghana, it was global. It was not a joke. So, you have to monitor operation. Next one, I will conclude with. Because that pressure is going to really put a lot of stain on the country. So they have to be aware of it to deal with it. God has already orchestrated. In time they were caught, like the whole thing was exposed. It was found. So it's already set in time. I don't even need to work too much on this. It's already set.
Okay.
So the people themselves will work on the times, like they will control them. Like I told you that Baumia will come out to come and declare that the election will give you up. No?
Yeah.
The same way to control them are like a movie until they fall in their hands. Now the next one is that the Greek ministry. I said pay attention to the Greek ministry. Hunger is coming. We've entered into the 17-year pattern. Pay attention to the Greek ministry. The message to the Greek minister is should sit there and focus on the Greek ministry. It should pay attention to the Greek ministry. Yes. Pay attention to the Greek ministry. Pay close attention to it.
And say, social media no more can say as a Greek minister no krano sikano omu money being fan ye jumani and the ade minim say normal jandam no said then you.
Now pay attention to the Greek ministry. Hunger is coming. The value of food will be very high in Ghana. All the young men, if you want to make money, there is the white people are coming for your food, not just your no food. Now, start industrializational programs for farms. Yeah, not the question. Obeti cocoa, the same way obeti cocoa. That's the same way we are still harvesting cocoa till now. We need to give up on it. We need to give up on it and advance. They should pay attention to the Greek ministry. There is a cocoa that they are giving. They should pay attention to the food. Because Ghana, as I spoke to you earlier, there will be so much food that will Ghana be good for my pro.
Okay.
That will now start exporting food. Do you know what is going to happen? The transfer within food and cargo is going to be so easy in Ghana. As I told you, this is like your first interview, I think somewhere. That's the main reason why I told you Mama is going to become president. Yes. He is going to do it. He will secure that one. Your cargo ni nyama bear with. So now you saw some of the locomotive. Or that one is just the joke, the tip of the iceberg. There is a real deal coming. There's a real deal coming.
Wow.
There's a real deal coming now. You the farmers that are giving up on farming, you are making a terrible mistake.
Wow.
You are making a mistake. Because cocoa is going about 4,000 Ghana cedis plus.
Wow.
So
this year and not next year?
No, not this year.
Okay.
There will be a little up on it, but then it's going. So food is going to be very valuable. So you have to prepare yourself. Go back to the fields. Go back to the lands. Go back to the farms. Go back to the planting. Because a time is coming where you will be shocked. It's within the same season. So go and prepare yourself.
You can't na ochina ade ne beka abusia enye bete kura enen sama prof adwire gu ho no me yam kura hihye me but erade kan ye ho bibia be okay.
All right.
Prof.
So finally, let me hit my final line. Then we can go.
Okay.
We are going into Parliament.
Okay.
I was looking at Obiade. I don't know what they are doing, but Obiade Kojan read a born in him. And how much is on the Kojan read.
Minority ni majority for ni na and I say
yeah. Black, but mainly the leading people are wearing red or match red. As a many break or as a many break, I don't know what it is, but I've just left it for you. We'll come back to it later.
Parliament. Omunyina ni break or
as a many break or as a many break. I don't know why their eyes are cold.
Our next meeting ye be boy room ye because me were questions crowd who anka me ba bibisa etine ye de anu besi ha.
So we need to we have to pay attention that.
Okay. Abusianfo ye ne prophet Telvin na Sowah na twetwe komo prof Friday Empire Bekoso.
Yes. Friday we are doing prayer marathon. Prayer marathon. Those that are waiting for Chain Me to the Altar prayer marathon. Ladies and gentlemen, we have prayer marathon on this Friday. This Friday is prayer marathon. We are starting exactly on the time 7 p.m. is when prayer marathons. That's 7 p.m. on Friday. This coming Friday, 7 p.m. It is Chain Me to the Altar. Set us on fire.
Wow.
That is what we are doing. It is revival. You are a pastor, you are a prophet, you are a man of God. You think the fire is not firing. You would need to be kindled. The Bible said that the word was in me like fire in my bones. Prayer marathon is a place where you stretch yourself to the maximum. You pray to your maximum light, where you can pray. Yes, prayer marathon too. I always like it that when people are praying, they are praying under comfortable conditions. So there is water, there is tea, there is coffee, whatever that you need to drink. All those things are free and turn. Yeah, sorry, so we use it to take care of them. Yes, yes, you see, exactly.